I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. It's one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season. Mbappe. Oh, that's neat. And he's managed to get free. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher.
Big header! He will be livid with himself.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Nathan. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Anthony. And it's Hector Bellerin. Anthony looking to get on the end of this.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Vitinha. Pass somewhat off target. Pablo Fornals. And that's put paid to a promising move. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Now it's Neves. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
That's really well manoeuvred. Bernardo Silva. Mbappe. Played crossfield, changing the point of attack. Hazard will not want... So we're still where we started right now. Amrabat. Now it's Lo Celso. Caresses it through. Oh, that puts no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Anthony. Passing is crisp and sharp. That has been wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in a great... He's had a shot! That is commitment to the cause. Surely now! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Out towards the flank. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Strokes it back. Now it's Messi. Played into space. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Bernardo Silva gets into some space. Nathan did well to emerge with the... And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Good ball, good take. Played back in. Courtois claims comfortably. Gusto. Now Mbappe. Bernardo Silva knocks it into space. He's in plenty of space here. Nice control. Now there's a fine ball. Thinks about the shot. Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style. The crowd demanded and he was thrilled to oblige. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Played out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Delivery from Mbappe. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
João Neves. Looking to play him in. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Bellerin. He's shifting through the gears here. Anthony.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Distributed tidily. Barcelona preparing now to welcome the final whistle. And it's Rodriguez. Pablo Fornals. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Mbappe. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Looking for the run. Hector Bellerin.
Well played and well cleared.
Tries to play play. It's Isco! Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And time is up. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Now it's Messi. Gusto. Van de Ven. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. That has been slung wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Camavinga has it out wide and in space. Shot could be on. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Mbappe. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. João Neves, very much a player of the moment. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
Hazard really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Goes looking wide. Hazard tries to pass it through. There's the delivery. Tries to get it clear. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And that pass just didn't quite work. It's Olasagasti. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Mbappe. And there is the half-time whistle. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are back underway. Decent chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Hazard. Camavinga. João Neves. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's a key interception. Barcelona with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Vitinha does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Messi. He's away.
Beat that.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Chance for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Toljan. Olasagasti. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, it's his reading of the game that seems to keep him a step ahead of everyone else.
And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now that's well seen too. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Messi. Vitinha. Now it's Messi. Played out to the left flank. Hazard.
Substitution on the field. Number 24. Number 8. Coming on the field. Number 17. Number 12.
Barcelona can consider themselves just about safe now. Looking for options for movement. Shifted it to the flank. No, that's been intercepted.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Looking for the run, and he shoots! It's in! Deep into injury time! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
This is threatening to become a really good game. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. And we all hope that this second meeting between these sides this season will turn out to be a good one. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, I'm Eric Laporte. He's a centre-back who's one of the best in the business when it comes to playing out from defence. He can spark quick counter-attacks or put his foot on the ball and retain it when a breather is needed.
And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And that was his 20th goal for this team. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Williams. Looking for options for movement. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mbappe in towards the back stick. Corner it is. Messi moves short. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, Red, nice interception. And this is Hazard. Messi. Can he finish? Van der Ven. Barcelona are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. Spread it left. Now it's Hazard. That's good play. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is real chance. Jaureguiza is looking wide. Now it's Guruzeta.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Out of play for a goal kick. Gusto, certainly one of the players of the week. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Vitinha. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Hazard. That's tidy. Camavinga. Looking to go deep. That's a decent clearance. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Barcelona having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And that looks a decent ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Bernardo Silva!
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bernardo Silva really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. And the cutback. Nico Williams gets it away. Bilbao are looking to go forward now. Ruiz de Galarreta. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yuri knocks it into space. It's a promising position. Now here's the delivery.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Unai Simon claims it without any fuss. Great vision. Picks out chance, surely! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Substitutions taking place.
Bilbao choosing to make the first change. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And it's Hazard. Strong running down that left flank. Camavinga. No, that's been intercepted.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Williams. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Messi. Played out to the right.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now it's Sunset.
That's good play from him.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Bernardo Silva. sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, good take in a good area. And it's Asa! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's been taken short. Pamplona are looking to go forward now. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van de Ven, is probably an indication that the boss wants to play out from the back. I mean, we all talk about how brilliant his recovery pace is when it comes to defending, but he's actually quite tasty on the ball too, particularly with his long-range passing, and he loves those diagonals at times, and he's one to watch out for.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And he shoots! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's played in. Great chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. So it is still 0-0. Camavinga. Gusto. And it's Van Dijk. Spread out to the left. Hazard goes on a charge down the left. Great ball, and he's in here. Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Had it nicked away. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And here's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable man. And a chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vitinha. Done delicate. He rises! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
Barcelona really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. already promptly back underway.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Takes a shot! Real chance!
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Vitinha. Hazard receives it in a wide position. Camavinga. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. An hour into the second half. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe. Now he's off and running. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neither of them. These two want to come off second best.
Well, this is intriguing.
And here's Vitinha. Shoots! That is wildly off target.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Played out to the left flank. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. Messi will want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Shot could be on. No way through. And the shot! That's going to go a long way.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And he welcomes it in. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Still no sign of a breakthrough, which comes as quite a surprise if you consider the gulf in quality between the two teams. Vitinha. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Pamplona making another change here. They've played it short, and it's Hazard. Hazard in towards the back stick. That's a decent clearance. And that's that. Barcelona have